everyone, it's me, Seth. Okay, first of all, this living room was redecorated by Andrea Martin. This was our red chair that she was, of course, gonna throw out. And instead I came home and she just completely recovered it. Didn't ask us, came back, recovered. Those look better, but next time ask permission. Lily bought a new rug, and I was like, oh my God, Andrea, you like this brown rug? Can I keep it? No, dear. Wrapped it up, threw it out. Anywho, these are my favorite clips from Obsessed from this year. First one we're gonna start with is my good friend Jack Plotnick. Now, this was technically a couple weeks before the new year, but it was from Christmas time, so it is a year ago. This is Jack doing Evie Harris. Evie Harris is washed up old Hollywood star doing her Christmas act, and it is, I get so many emails about this. It is hilarious. Hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Christmas song. Jack Frost roasting on an open fire.
Evie.
Santa nipping at your nose. Tiny tots being flung in the fire.
Evie.
And folks dressed up like Eskimos. See, Seth, everybody knows the turkey is the mistletoe. And the something lemon drops.
Lemon drops?
No, tiny tots.
Hey, you sang that already, Tiny Tots.
I'm just
What are
saying
you
you're
talking
messing me up
about?
when you keep interrupting.
You do
Let's
not.
start from the beginning. And Jack Frost roasting on an open
You know what?
fire.
Jack Frost is not roasting on an open fire.
Well, then who is?
Chestnuts. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Well, that's silly.
That's Scooby, dressed in her coat. Her coat du jour. That's Sonora walking around the back. Sonora, stop upstaging with the clicking. It's the other dog. Anywho, speaking of Jack Plotnick and I wrote this show called Disaster. It's one of my favorite Obsessed we did because it's my favorite highlights from Disaster. Disaster played off Broadway, got a fantastic New York Times review. Click the link below to read the review. Actually, click the link below to go to the website. Mark, put the link in. Anyway, I'm working right now as we speak, on moving this show off Broadway then to Broadway. The point is, these are my favorite clips. It's Zach Resnick sounding phenomenal. Crazy Gorgeous Boys. Right now he's starring in Mamma Mia, or as they call it on Long Island, Mamma Mia.
In an effort to make it clear to whoever what it's like when you're shattered, left standing in the lurch in a church where people saying, my God, that's tough, she stood him up. No point in us remaining, we may as well go home as I did on my own, alone again, naturally.
Sam Eskandini's amazing singing. Sher's Ali Taha. We literally have two Persians in the show. Sher's Ali Taha, Sam Eskandini. Find another Broadway show with two Persians. During the show, Sam plays this chef at one point, and he's gonna go to this lookout perch that's gonna look over the whole casino to look for this missing child. And someone says the earthquake, it looks like the earthquake damaged it. And he's like, stop being such a girl. And he does the, la 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 la, climbs la 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 la, do 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 do, and during the ba da 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 da, he falls to his death. And the ba-da-da-da-da-da is actually sung by Cher's off stage. No credit. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, do do do. Let credit be given where credit is due. Thank you. And finally, Clark Oliver, who's literally 13 years old. The riffing when he goes, he ain't heavy, he ain't heavy. I can't even do it, and it's an octave up. Okay, watch. Amazing singing. Hit it. It's all brava.
And my love doesn't weigh me down at all. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Constantine Maroulis. The placement. I think Constantine Maroulis is Greek for amazing placement. It's just here, it's constantly spinning. It's so amazing. Now, this is before we began Jekyll and Hyde rehearsal, but I had him do a little preview of what he's gonna sound like. And just the spin. Take a gander. Constantine is coming back to Broadway. He's gonna keep that same wig because he's gonna be playing Jekyll and Hyde. Both delicious. So we wanted to sing a little This Is the Moment, but unfortunately, A, we're not allowed to. B, Constantine hasn't really prepared it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the very end of it.
We're still getting callbacks.
So we're gonna do the very end of it, and instead of the greatest moment of them all, he hasn't really figured out his placement for the last note of all. So we're gonna sort of do the note that he is comfortable placing on the last note.
The greatest moment of them, Jesus.
Bye-bye. I'm back. Okay, so this is my favorite obsessed moments. Now, we're celebrating the release of the Les Mis film with the original Broadway Fontaine, Randy Graff. Randy Graff is the only Broadway star that is actually requested to do an obsessed. Usually I have to track them down and harass. She loves the obsessed. She asked to do one. I was like, brava. And she did one about high belting and how Broadway has changed high belting. And her theory is high to the hilarious. Okay, take a gander. Brava.
I would like to share that the whole way of women singing changed after Evita, after Andrew Lloyd Webber. And, you know, before then, women didn't have to really belt more than a B flat, C. And then Lloyd Webber came along with Evita, and everything shut up to E's. And what else did they sing in that score? F's,
G.
E's, F, G's. Okay, I have a theory about this.
Go.
I think he writes for the British female vocal cords. Because the British female vocal cords, they're all right, sort of up here and in the mask, and everything's up here. Andrew, sing for me! I sing here! I'm British! Write for me! I think.
Ow!
But they all talk, So I think, Elaine Page, that is my theory.
All right, everyone. It's my favorite obsessive. It's not really, here's the thing. They're all equally. They're all my babies. I love them all, but I wanted to end with Liz Callaway because this means more to me in the sense that this is Liz Callaway, and one of the cool things I think about working on the Broadway now is that all the people I was obsessed with when I was younger, I now get to harass and ask them to please recreate the moment I was obsessed with. So this is Liz Callaway. I listened to this album all the time in college, and I now made her sing it for an obsessed video. By the way, the sweetest voice in the world. In real life, the biggest pizzazz. She's hilarious. So saucy.
All that was is part of me, as I am part of what's to be, and thus it is our story goes on and on and on.
Okay, Happy New Year and everything. Favorite obsessed videos. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, David. David has the boom. Mark's on camera. Bye-bye. Can't flip the camera back. You have no makeup on, Mark. Don't try it. Peace out.